take. Transitive, to get into one's hands, possession, or control, with or without force. Transitive, to receive or accept, something, especially something given or bestowed, awarded, etc. Transitive, to remove. Transitive, to have sex with. Transitive, to defeat someone or something in a fight. Transitive, to grasp or grip. Transitive, to select or choose, to pick. Transitive, to adopt, select, as one's own. Transitive, to carry or lead, something or someone. Transitive, to use as a means of transportation. Obsolete, to visit, to include in a course of travel. Transitive, to obtain for use by payment or lease. Transitive, to consume. Transitive, to experience, undergo, or endure. Transitive, to cause to change to a specified state or condition. Transitive, to regard in a specified way. Transitive, to conclude or form a decision or an opinion in the mind. Transitive, to understand, especially in a specified way. Transitive, to accept or be given, rightly or wrongly, assume, especially as if by right. Transitive, to believe, to accept the statements of. Transitive, to assume or suppose, to reckon, to regard or consider. Transitive, to draw, derive, or deduce a meaning from something. Transitive, to derive, as a title, to obtain from a source. Transitive, to catch or contract an illness, etc. Transitive, to come upon or catch in a particular state or situation. Transitive, to captivate or charm, to gain or secure the interest or affection of. Transitive, of a material, to absorb or be impregnated by, dye, ink, etc., to be susceptible to being treated by, polish, etc. Transitive, of a ship, to let in, water. Transitive, to require. Transitive, to proceed to fill. Transitive, to fill, to use up, time or space. Transitive, to avail oneself of. Transitive, to practice, perform, execute, carry out, do. Transitive, to assume or perform a form or role. Transitive, to bind oneself by. Transitive, to move into. Transitive, to go into, through, or along. Transitive, to have and use one's recourse to. Transitive, to ascertain or determine by measurement, examination, or inquiry. Transitive, to write down, to get in, or as if in, writing. Transitive, to make a photograph, film, or other reproduction of something. Transitive, dated, to take a picture, photograph, etc. of a person, scene, etc. Transitive, to obtain money from, especially by swindling. Transitive, now chiefly by enrolling in a class or course, to apply oneself to the study of. Transitive, to deal with. Transitive, to consider in a particular way, or to consider as an example. Transitive, baseball, to decline to swing it, a pitched ball, to refrain from hitting it, and allow to pass. Transitive, to accept as an input to a relation. Intransitive, to get or accept, something, into one's possession. Intransitive, to engage, take hold or have effect. Intransitive, copulative, to become, to be affected in a specified way. Intransitive, possibly dated, to be able to be accurately or beautifully photographed. Intransitive, dialectal, proscribed, an intensifier. Transitive, obsolete, to deliver, bring, give, something, to, someone. Transitive, obsolete outside dialects and slang, to give or deliver, a blow, to someone, to strike or hit. The or an act of taking. Something that is taken, a haul. An interpretation or view, opinion or assessment, perspective. An approach, a distinct treatment. Film, a scene recorded, filmed, at one time, without an interruption or break, a recording of such a scene. Music, a recording of a musical performance made during an uninterrupted single recording period. A visible, facial, response to something, especially something unexpected, a facial gesture in response to an event. Medicine, an instance of successful inoculation/vaccination. Rugby, cricket, a catch of the ball, in cricket, especially won by the wicket-keeper. Printing, the quantity of copy given to a compositor at one time. T A K E take